Hey, Christian. First time we've had the chance to talk with you since joining the organization. Wondering what the experience of your first trade at the NHL level was like. Did it kind of catch you by surprise, and what was that process like?
Yeah. No, first off, nice to meet everyone. Obviously, I can't see you guys, but first time talking to you. So, I'm extremely happy to be here. It's been an interesting few weeks. The first trade is a bit of a surprise. I got traded in juniors, and this one went a little bit differently. I think I handled it a little bit better this time around. But yeah, it happens quickly, especially after clearing waivers. You don't really know what to expect. But when the trade happened, I was really excited to get out here and give the Kings everything I got.
It was obviously like a really whirlwind experience, like a couple games with the rain after your quarantine, go right into the LA Kings lineup. How have you kind of adjusted to this organization so far?
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part is just going into different systems and different ways of playing, and then playing with new teammates. I'm a guy that I like to think that I think the game pretty well, and getting to know my teammates' tendencies and things that they do, and kind of things that make them click is something that I like to get the hang of before stepping into a game with. But under these circumstances, I was just prepared again to just come in here, work hard, have a good attitude. I was thankful for a new change of scenery, and I think just taking it one day at a time, and I like the direction I'm headed.
Reports on you coming in were kind of, a puck moving defenseman, a lot of offensive success in the AHL. Is that how you view your own game? And what are kind of the biggest assets you feel that you bring to the Kings?
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on. I think puck moving is something that you can do for a long time in this league, and I think that that's probably my strong suit. And then offensively, I don't think I've really contributed much this year as a whole in Ottawa or here, but I think that comes just with repetition. I haven't played a lot of hockey in the last 2 years, and I think the more game reps that I get and the more consistent repetition I get, I think the better I'll get. And again, I'm just trying to take it a day at a time with a good attitude. And again, I'm excited to be here.
Appreciate it. Welcome to LA.
Thank you.
Next up is Daryl Evans.
Hi, Christian. Welcome to Los Angeles. Just give us your first impression of the organization as a whole, and what your thoughts are here in your first couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think before I say anything about the Kings, I want to imply that or say that anything I say has nothing to do with my time in Ottawa. But when I came here, this is kind of what the NHL dream has always been like in my mind prior to getting here. With you got guys like Luke Robitaille and Blakey up top, and then Lucky Luke was my first favorite player ever. So when he was playing for the Red Wings back in 2002, so just to come in and meet those two up front, and then obviously spend some time in the American League. Those guys were great with me as well, and then to come here and just have a coach like Todd who you don't really hear his voice often in terms of yelling and kind of getting on you, but when he wants to talk, and when he wants your attention. And this is a first-class organization. You can kind of tell right from the moment I walked in through these doors. And again, it's somewhere I'm very thankful to be. And now the hard work comes, and it's up to me to stay here and do my part.
And when you look at the systems that they're playing, how much of a change is that from what you've played, and what is going to be the biggest adjustment for you?
I think the systems it's hockey, right? You get out there and you try and coach says he puts the systems in place to protect us. And what he means by protect is give us our best chance to succeed. And I think that they do a great job of teaching us here. And when we mess it up once or twice, they reteach it until it's kind of drilled in. And again, they've been great with me and kind of getting me situated. And after the systems are kind of in my head and figured out, it just comes down to playing hockey. And again, I hold myself to a high standard and think that I have a lot more to give. But in terms of just getting to know the system and playing with the Kings, again, I felt better every single game. And I think with more repetition, I'll just continue to trend in that direction.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Next up is Lisa Dillman.
Please. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to find the mute button. Have you had the chance to actually meet Luke, or have you run into him in your short time here?
Yeah, it was brief, just in passing a couple of times, and obviously with the COVID restrictions, it's just a fist bump or a 6 foot distance hello. But yeah, just something brief.
And second secondly, you haven't been playing defense really that long. If you look at your whole hockey career, when did you make the switch, and how difficult was it to make that transition?
I would say that I made the switch probably my first real year of playing defense, where I legit tried to play good defense and be responsible in my own zone, as my last year junior. So I don't even know. That's too long for me to think about how long that's been. But yeah, it's a position that I love playing, obviously, but it's so hard, and you see so many defensemen in this league kind of just start to figure it out. 5 years into their career, and that's if you're lucky enough to stick around. And I'm very aware of that, and that's, I think, something that kind of stays in the back of my head and maybe adds to my work ethic and my approach to things on a day-to-day basis. But again, I feel very raw as a defenseman still, especially in this league. But I think that's kind of a positive thing in the same sense that I still find a way to survive and contribute, I think, when I'm playing at my best. And I still know that I have more to give.
Great. Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you.